Good afternoon. Here is Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. I am Bolabad And Olabisi. First, let's check out the headlines. Federal government pegs admission age for tertiary institutions at 16. Oyo State government spends 2 billion naira monthly on gratuities. Comedian Akojopo appointed global diplomat for sustainable development and peace advocate. In business, banks to report transactions above 5 million naira monthly under new tax law effective 2026. On the foreign news, former Tory cabinet minister Norman Tebbit dies at 94. And in the world of sport, Governor Makinde dissolves 3 SC board, appoints Lekan Salami as new chairman. And now, the news in details. We'll begin from the entertainment scene, where Africa's renowned comedian and respected humanitarian Ambassador Francis Agoda, popularly known as Agodai, has been officially appointed as Global Diplomat for Sustainable Development and Peace Advocate by the Senate and Governing Council of the International Association of World Peace Advocates, IAWPA. With close ties to the United Nations, IAWPA is a participant in the United Nations Global Compact and holds special consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council. This prestigious appointment recognizes Ambassador Francis Agoda's dedication and unwavering commitment to peace building, humanitarian causes, and the promotion of sustainable development across the globe. As part of his new global appointment, he will collaborate with ministries of foreign affairs in several countries under the United Nations system, promoting multilateral diplomacy, peace initiatives, and the advancement of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Singer Cynthia Morgan, also known as Madrina, has publicly addressed the long-standing issues with former label boss Jude Okoye over unresolved issues. In an Instagram post, Morgan accused Okoye of speaking negatively about her behind her back while allegedly avoiding direct communication. According to the singer, despite her efforts to meet with Okoye in person, he has been unresponsive. And to some local stories now, the federal government of Nigeria has officially set the minimum admission age for entry into the nation's tertiary institutions at 16 years old. The minimum admission age directive was announced by the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, today during the ongoing policy meeting of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, in Abuja. Mr. Lausa emphatically stated that this age requirement is not negotiable. He also issued a stern warning that any admission conducted outside the central admission processing system (CAPS) would be deemed illegal, and those found to be involved in such fraudulent admissions, including heads of institutions, would face prosecution. The Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has commiserated with his Oyo counterpart, Governor Seyi Makinde, over the demise of the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan land, Obawolabi Olakuleyin. The governor, in a statement by spokesperson Malam Olawale Rashid in Osogbo, condoled with the government of Oyo State, the Olubadan in council, the royal family, and the people of Ibadan over Oba Olakuleyin's demise. According to him, Oba Olakuleyin was a monarch of profound wisdom and grace, adding that even within a short reign, he embodied the virtues of Yoruba royalty's calm leadership, cultural pride, and unwavering love for his people. The Ilorin Zonal Directorate Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has taken its anti-corruption campaign to the pupils of Lightway Nursery and Primary School, Tanke Ilorin Kwara. Speaking with the students during the Enlightenment Program, Head Public Affairs Department, Ilorin Directorate of the EFCC, Mr. Ayodele Babatunde told them the meaning of corruption, its different shades, harmful effect, and how everyone, including children, can contribute to building a corruption-free Nigeria. Mr. Babatunde further encouraged the pupils to ensure that they grew up as good citizens who love the country and reject acts that can harm its development. Still on local stories, Commissioner for Establishment and Training in Oyo State, Professor Saliu Abdulwahid Adelabu, has said that the administration of Governor Seyi Makinde is committed to promoting efficiency, maintaining industrial peace, and ensuring that the welfare of both serving and retired civil public servants in the state is given priority attention. Professor Adelabu, who stated this in Ibadan, stressed that the government has been executing initiatives that enhance service delivery, improve institutional capacity, and also deepen the professionalism of the workforce in the state. He noted that the government increased the payment of monthly gratuity funds from 206 million naira monthly in 2019 to 1 billion naira in May 2025, noting that the state has been paying 1 billion naira to retirees in both mainstream service and secondary school teachers and another 1 billion naira to retirees in primary schools and local governments in the state. Thank you for staying tuned. Newsline returns shortly after this break.
Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who is busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 MB Makpadeon Street, Bodewasimi, Bashoru, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915-500-107. That is 0915-500-1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment. Stay cool. Yes, Melody.
News on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan.
News on Melody 100.7 FM. Reporting live from Melody 100.7 FM.
100.7 FM Ibadan.
Welcome back. Glad to still have you with us. You are still listening to Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM. And now to some business news. Nigerian banks have been mandated to report all customer accounts with monthly transaction exceeding 5 million naira to the country's tax authorities. This directive was part of a sweeping tax reform signed into law aimed at improving tax compliance, curbing financial irregularities, and aligning Nigeria's fiscal structure with global standards. The new requirement outlined in Section 30 of the 2025 Tax Reform Act places commercial banks at the forefront of a major financial transparency push. Banks will be required to monitor and report high-value transactions on a monthly basis to the Federal Inland Revenue Service FIRS, and other relevant tax bodies. And now on the foreign scene this afternoon, Norman Tebbit, a former Conservative Party cabinet minister under Margaret Thatcher's leadership, has passed away at the age of 94. Tebbit held several key roles during the 1980s, including chairman of the Conservative Party and head of the Trade, Industry and Employment Department. A close ally of Thatcher, he supported her policies and helped introduce legislation aimed at reducing trade unions' influence, including laws that held unions liable for illegal actions. And finally, in the world of sport this afternoon, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has approved the dissolution of the Board of Shooting Stars Sport Club 3SE and appointed Honorable Taiwo Lekan Salami as the new chairman. The appointment takes immediate effect as this was announced in a letter signed by the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Otunba Segun Ogunwuyi. The governor congratulated the new appointee, urging him to see his appointment as a call to service. We've now come to the end of the Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM, but before we wrap it up, here is a recap of the major headlines. Federal government pegs admission age for tertiary institution at 16. Oyo State government spends 2 billion naira monthly on gratuities. Comedian Igodai appointed global diplomat for sustainable development and peace advocate. In the world of business, we told you banks to report transaction above 5 million naira monthly under new tax law effective 2026. On the foreign scene, you heard former Tory cabinet minister Norman Tebbit dies at 94, and in the world of sports, we told you that Governor Makinde dissolves 3SE board, appoints Lekan Salami as new chairman. Do well to follow us across all social media platforms for more exciting and excellent programmings and stories. Newsline was compiled and produced by Bobola Egunfemi and is edited by Temitope Bremer. I am Mobola Badekale. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.
100.7 FM. Stay cool with Melody. Arabantasha ìkànnì àgbọ́dúnrún ti dé Melody 100.7 FM. Báṣọ̀rọ̀ nígbàdàn láwà ẹ máa gbádùn wa ìṣòro.
Ìròyìn ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ káàsán, àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn la mú wá sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn láti ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Olabisi Ọládìméjì lóníròyìn. Ṣáájú ẹgbọ́ kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn náà. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti ní ọjọ́ orí àwọn ọmọ tí ó mọ̀ wọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga kó dúró ní ọdún 16. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ná owó tó tó bílíọ̀nù 2 lórí sísan ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka okòwò, ilé ìfowópamọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣe àfihàn owó tó ju mílíọ̀nù 5 lọ lóṣooṣù lábẹ́ òfin owó orí tuntun láti ọdún 2026 lọ. Ìròyìn ilẹ̀ òkèèrè, ẹni tí ó ti fi ìgbà kan jẹ́ mínísítà níbi ìṣàkóso Tory Norma Tebbit ti jẹ́ Ọlọ́run nípè ní ẹni ọdún 94. Ìròyìn eré ìdárayá, Gómìnà Mákindé ti tú ìgbìmọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Shooting Star ká, ó sì ti yan Lékan Sàlámì gẹ́gẹ́ bí alága tuntun. Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́, ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ti ní ọjọ́ orí ọmọ tí ó máa wọlé sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ò gbọ́dọ̀ dín ní ọdún 16. Ọjọ́ orí tuntun yìí ni mínísítà fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́ Dókítà Túnjí Aláùsá kéde rẹ̀ lórí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe ìpàdé pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ JAMB nílùú Àbújá. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Aláùsá ní ọjọ́ orí ọ̀hún kò ní àtúngbéyẹ̀wò kankan. Ó sì kìlọ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń gba ọmọ wọlé sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ láì ṣe pé àjọ JAMB ló gbà wọ́n pé ìwà kò tọ́ ni wọ́n ń wò, pé ẹni tí ọwọ́ òfin bá tẹ̀ yóò fojú ba ilé ẹjọ́, kódà tó fi dórí àwọn adarí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Sẹ́nitọ̀ Adémọ́lá Adélékè ti ránṣẹ́ ìbánikẹ́dùn sí Gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé látàrí ìpapòdà Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn Ọba Owólabí Ọlákùlẹ́yìn. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde tí agbẹnusọ fún Gómìnà Adémọ́lá Malam Ọláwálé Rasheed fi síta nílùú Òṣogbo ni ó ti kí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, ìgbìmọ̀ lọ́balọ́ba, àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí àti gbogbo ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn pé àkó ara fẹ́ra kù. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ṣe sọ, ó ní ọba Ọlákùlẹ́yìn jẹ́ ọba tó kún fún ọgbọ́n, ìmọ̀ àti òye. Ó ṣe àfikún ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pé bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìgbà díẹ̀ lọ́bọ òun lò lórí oyè, àmọ́ ó gbé àṣà lárugẹ tí ó sì fi ìfẹ́ hàn sí gbogbo àwọn olùgbé nílùú Ìbàdàn. Kọmíṣánná fún ìdásílẹ̀ àti ìkọ́nilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Saliu Abdulwaheed Adelabu ti ní ìṣèjọba gómìnà Mákindé ó ń ṣe àmójútó àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Adelabu ló sọ eléyìí nílùú Ìbàdàn níbi tí ó ti ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún wípé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ó ti ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ láti mú ayé àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ rọrùn láti rí dájú pé wọ́n ń ṣe iṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́. Ó ṣe àfikún ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pé owó òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì òun náà ni ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tí wọ́n ti ń san, olówó tí wọ́n ti san báyìí ó ti tó mílíọ̀nù 6.2 láti ọdún 2019. Ó ní sí ọdún 2025 tá a wà yìí oṣù karùn-ún, ó ní ìjọba ti san owó tó tó bílíọ̀nù kan fún gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn òun náà lè ń gbọ́ yìí ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM nílùú Ìbàdàn.
Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ mọ̀ pé ká máa ṣòwò láì ṣe ìpolówó ọjà bí ìgbà téèyàn ń ṣẹ́jú nínú òkùnkùn ni kò ní yọ? Ìpolówó ọjà làgúnmọ̀ òwò. Ẹ má dàbí ọ̀dọ́kùnrin tí ń ṣẹ́jú sọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọge nínú òkùnkùn. Ẹ polówó ọjà yín bó ti yẹ. Ẹ wá bá wa dòwò pọ̀ ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Nípa pípolówó ọjà yín ká sì fi tiwa gbé tiyín lárugẹ. Ẹ kàn sí ẹ̀ka ìpolówó ọjà wa níléeṣẹ́ wa tó wà ní ojúlé kejì MB Mápàdérun Bódè Wàásìmí Báṣọ̀run Ìbàdàn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ẹ sì lè pè wá sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0915 500 107 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0915 500 107. Bákan náà lẹ́tún lè kàn sí wa lórí àwọn ìtàkùn ayélujára wa @Melody 107 FM ní ìkànnì Melody FM Ìbàdàn. À ń polówó ọjà tó kòwò yóò sì búrẹ́kẹ́. Melody FM ìkànnì àgbọ́dúnú, ẹ mọ̀ gbádùn ẹ̀ṣọ́.
Ìròyìn ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn òun náà ló ń tẹ̀síwájú ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka okòòwò. Ilé ìfowópamọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣe àfihàn àwọn oníbàárà wọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe ju owó tó mílíọ̀nù 5 lọ lóṣù lọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí òfin owó orí ṣe là kalẹ̀. ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún ló wà lára àbádòfin èyí tí wọ́n ń gbèrò láti fi rí i dájú pé àwọn èèyàn ń san owó orí wọn déédéé. Eléyìí ló wà nínú òfin owó orí tuntun lórí 25 òfin owó orí ọdún 2025. Ilé ìfowópamọ́ ni wọ́n ti pa láṣẹ fún láti máa ṣe àmójútó àwọn owó tó ń wọlé jáde lóṣooṣù fún àjọ tó ń mójútó gbígba owó orí lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Ìròyìn ilẹ̀ òkèèrè. Norman Tebbit, ẹni tí ó ti fi ìgbà kan jẹ́ mínísítà níbi ìṣàkóso Margaret Thatcher, ti jẹ́ Ọlọ́run nípè ní ẹni ọdún 94. Tebbit ló di ipò oríṣiríṣi mú ní ìgbà tí ó ń ṣe ìṣàkóso ní ọdún 1980. Ó jẹ́ amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Thatcher, ó sì faramọ́ àwọn ìlànà tí ó là kalẹ̀ láti rí dájú pé ìlọsíwájú ó wà. Ìròyìn eré ìdárayá. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Ṣèyí Mákindé ti bu ọwọ́ lu àtúnkà ìgbìmọ̀ tó ń mójútó ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Shooting Star. Ó sì yan Honorable Taiwo Lekan Salami gẹ́gẹ́ bí alága tuntun. Ìyànsípò ọ̀hún ni wọ́n ní yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Èyí ló wà nínú àtẹ̀jáde tí olórí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ sí gómìnà Ọ̀túnba Ṣẹ́gun Ògúnwùyí fi síta. Gómìnà kí Honorable Taiwo Lekan Salami kú oríire, ó sì ní kí ó rí ìyànsípò ọ̀hún bí ìpè láti ṣiṣẹ́ ìlú. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ lórí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn fún tọ̀sán tòní. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí gbogbo ìtàkùn ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa @Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Bọ́bọ́lá Egunfẹ́mi ló kó ìròyìn ọ̀hún jọ. Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Brahima ló ṣe àtúntò rẹ̀. Ọlábísí Ọládìméjì ló mú ìròyìn ọ̀hún wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Ẹ káàsán lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń gbọ́ ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Sáré pápá tìlẹ̀ngá ó rìn ní gbogbo ọ̀nà yẹ́lẹ́nkù ìkànnì tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ti